Oh yeah, so just recently, this pastor gets robbed in New York City for over $400,000. Man, I thought that was very funny, and I thought it's very funny because I know some robbers that'll pretty much rob you anywhere. They'll catch you anywhere. But most robbers that I know and that I ever heard of, especially black people, are very spiritual and religious. They don't want to they don't want to rob you in no church. So this got to be something deeper than what it is. You understand what I'm saying? For somebody to just rob this guy in his church. So he had to do some flogging, some flexing, some throwing it up in the wood's face. You know what I'm saying? He had to be doing something that was like pretty much ungodly, like boasting and bragging, like the scriptures say don't do this. You understand what I'm saying? Or he probably owed somebody some money, or probably looked down on somebody who he should have gave some money to. I don't know, something like that. It just don't sit well with me. You understand what I'm saying? And this is a response video to the pastor that got robbed. You understand what I'm saying? Bro, let me talk to you for a minute, pastor. Listen, pastor. Listen, man. Why are you with so much jewelry on at church giving your sermon? Why are you pulling up in a Rolls Royce at the church? Why are you pulling up in anything that's unhumbling at a church, and you surrounded by so many people that's poor, dirt poor, and that's one thing I can never understand. If I was a pastor, which I could be, because I know the scriptures very well, and I probably can challenge you to anything and debunk and do all kind of stuff that you got, just show you, but it's not about that. It's not about that. If I was a pastor of a church and a congregation, and I was making a whole lot of money, I would still come to the church as humble as possible. Because Sister Mary them and Auntie Gloria them losing their house on the block. But you in a Rolls Royce pulling up, and they paying you faithfully, tithes and all this shit, man. We know in the scriptures originally the tithes supposed to be food sent to the most holy place. Right now the most holy place is not established. So the government just decided to just say, okay, we want to teach our doctrine to get into people's minds and heads and stuff. So we're gonna give you tax free and all this shit right here to run your little nonprofit organization or whatever the fuck you got going on. We understand that. I get it. It's a hustle. I get it. That's why a church is on every corner, because if it wasn't a hustle, you had one church, just have different pastors just come teach the word. It was just one church. Why you gotta have 30 different types of the same denomination? Like, is this some type of competition or hustle? But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Now, I damn sure would not be in a church. Even Creflo Dollar know this. Creflo Dollar in Atlanta, he knows this. And New World Changes. He knows to have Atlanta Police Department every fucking where when he come in. Sometimes he land in a helicopter. You can't get close to that guy. So for somebody to just walk in your church, we see you preaching and talking, and then we see you like, oh, okay. You get like they just came in, laid the whole church down. Like, where's Jesus' protection? Now you just made all these unbelievers, these baby believers, like, where was Jesus? Why Jesus didn't strike like fire? You're not gonna touch the man of God. You're not gonna take everything that I've given my son, my child, for giving my word and my truth. You're not gonna just come and just take this like this and bang my name. Why he didn't just come, boom, and get it, boom. You know what I'm saying? Or why he didn't give you this superpower to just start beam bullets and stuff. You know what I mean? Because he walked on water and did a lot of things. Healed the sick and all that stuff, man. You understand what I'm saying? So why you didn't prophesy and see that coming? You understand what I'm saying? Why you didn't, even I have spiritual inclination where I can see stuff happening. You giving the word of God and always in constant meditation and communication and communion with the Most High and his helpers, then you should have known certain things, my brother. But it's not about you, okay? It's not about me, definitely. I'm just giving my response because I am a spiritual man, not a religious man. I know that even the Messiah had 12 disciples. and you ain't about to just come walk up on him. Peter chopped the dude ear off, the government, the police ear off. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why Christ was killed, right? Because he turned himself in to the government, the officials, the police, the judge, the DA, the prosecutors. They gave him the death penalty. But on the streets, you wouldn't finna just run up on Holmes like that, man. He got hoes with him, pimps with him, and all kind of goddamn 12 disciples that's thugging. You understand what I'm saying? That's ready to beat some, and he was always humble. So all the people like that. If you're gonna be like Christ, be like Christ. You speaking and preaching and teaching the sermons of Christ, be like Christ. Christ didn't walk around with big Rolls Royce carriages back then, horses, stallions that was like muscular walking in. No, he didn't do that. He stayed humble because he knew at any given time, the tables can turn. You understand what I'm saying? My brother, you do not do this. Now you praying that the police catch these, man. Now I'm praying that the police don't catch them. What you talking about? You need to get your ass whooped so you'll learn a lesson. I just seen a video of you sitting in a Rolls Royce with a Gucci guy with a Gucci shirt on, y'all flexing the flaws and the keys. Now you getting caught up in worldly things, man. What Bible are you reading? It's okay for you to have some nice ass. See, I'm getting very passionate about this. It's okay for you to have nice things, a Rolls Royce, a mansion. It is okay. This is the fruits of your labor for just giving the sermon and helping so many people's lives. It's okay, but you are not. So I'm telling you what you ain't supposed to do, because it's in Scripture. It is read Proverbs, homie. Read all your Proverbs. Read your Matthews 1 through 10. Chapters 1 through 10 is there. Read the Bible. What you're teaching and preaching, read that shit, man. What the hell is wrong with you, man? I pray and hope the robbers don't get fucking caught. And I hope your ass do it again, you get robbed again, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Them folks hungry out there. That's probably some of their grandmas and aunties can't pay phone bills and light bills and getting evicted and shit, and you flossing and flexing Rolls Royces, and they in your congregation, and they telling grandma, just stop giving this man all your goddamn money. Grandma, what is he doing for you? Is you going around paying people bills? Like literally, or you doing tax write-offs? I'm talking about literally I'm talking about literally, everybody in your congregation, if you got, man, let me tell you something. It's not about me. If I was a pastor, man, my congregation, I would never be too high above my congregation. I have nice things, yeah, but I'll be damn. I'll be blessing folks with cars and all kinds of shit as best I can. That's just how it is when you're dealing with a real spiritual person, not a religious person that's trying to get game. Man, so your ass supposed to get robbed, laid down. I'm glad they just laid your ass down and your wife when they collected, tapped you on the head with the nose of the barrel and said, listen, boy, stop before we come get all the rest of your shit. You understand what I'm saying? You deserve that. And yes, you deserve that. I don't give a fuck how anybody feel about me saying this shit. Because it just don't sit right with me. Who the fuck will rob a pastor in church? Like, this shit, I'm sure stuff happens, but this ain't how robbers and street dudes think. They think like, look, man, we gonna hit all the licks and rob whoever the hell we can, man. We usually keep it in the streets. Robbers and dope boys and flogging motherfuckers from out of town in the neighborhood. That's who get robbed, bro. I never hear and I'm from the gutter, from the streets, man. You from New York, you out there preaching the sermon. I bet you can tell me this. You can't even answer that question. Don't nobody just get up and say, we finna go rob this pastor and tie his ass up. And we might catch you out the church. In the church? No, man. No, man. And your wife and laid the whole congregation down? No, man. This is where grandma done go, man. Let them folk have their peace, man. Home, cricket, or whatever, that's just what it is. Bro, something ain't right about you, man. What's going on about you? But it ain't on me to judge you heaven or hell, but in the book of Ezekiel, it do say judge your brothers and sisters to turn them from evil, because if they do something stupid and go to evil and you have the knowledge and wisdom and understanding to teach them better and you don't teach them, you just fucking guilty. So why everybody like, don't judge? No, I'm not judging heaven and hell, but I'm judging right or wrong. Don't do nothing wrong. And me pointing the finger, I got four more pointing back at me. But the areas I'm strong in, I'm going to help you in. The area you strong in, you help me in. And obviously, you're not stronger in the area when it comes to boasting and bragging and flogging fucking Rolls Royces and hungry motherfucking faces. And fucking $100,000 jury and shit on. And first of all, I'm a YouTube. I just became a YouTube. I'm just YouTubing this stuff. So I have a little popularity, like very, very small. And just off that very, very small popularity, I refuse to be easily accessible or accessed. Like, you're not gonna just see me stationary in one spot for too long. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't like people being able to find me, but I can't find them. You know, even with the restaurant I have here, I'm never there just sitting there. No, I at first, yeah, because I needed to be there. But I'm not gonna be just sitting there, goddamn, like a duck. And I don't know who got problems or not. I try to be cool and friendly with everybody, but no, we don't rock like that. That's number one right there. Ain't nobody finna come be able to get me the way they want to. You got to keep moving. And if I had on $400,000 for jewelry and got bread on me and pushing the right, I'm gonna be mobile. I'm not gonna be stationary. I'm gonna be moving around. You know, I'm not gonna sit. I'm gonna have 12 disciples with me. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be armored and scrapped with the blood of whoever you want to say, and whatever name thou want to use in thy holy name. You understand what I'm saying, brother? And that's all I'm gonna say about that, man. Your ass need to chill, homie. Cause you like it. Then you gonna run out the church and try to chase some damn boy would have blew your head off playing like that, man. You ain't built like that. You ain't about that life, man. I can tell the way you walking, the way you moving. You ain't never been built by that like that. You understand what I'm saying? So don't be running behind some robbers that came and laid your whole congregation down and took you and your wife's shit. Don't run behind nobody, homie. Chill. Just say, baby, we lost that shit. We're gonna do better this time. Maybe that's the Most High trying to condemn your ass and tell you something. I think that's what it is. The Most High sent them after you. That wasn't Satan, the devil, none of that shit. That fictitious fucking character anyway. That wasn't none of the fictitious character. You know what I'm saying? No. Because we know that Satan go to and fro to heaven, back and forth. We learned that in the first chapters of Job. And we know that Satan sat down and talked to the Most High God and said, hey man, let me try home right quick, like. Let me go and run up on him right quick. Like, God gave him permission. The Most High gave him permission. The God of Israel, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob gave him the permission to go do whatever he wanted to do to Job. So I think the Most High probably said, yeah, go snatch that nigga. Satan is just the enforcer of the Most High. When you ain't doing right, Satan coming to take you. Satan ain't sitting there breaking evils and stuff. No, that's that fake Hollywood ass shit that they trying to get money. No, we learned that in Job. The book of Job, J-O-B. The Most High sent he is the creator of good and evil. He sent light, he sent darkness. He blesses and he kills. He do all that shit. With that being said, homie, I'm just little old me responding to a video and talking directly to you, not indirectly. Straighten the hell up for next time, goddamn, you get your head taken instead of your jewelry. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. You want to hear some of this real uncut gutter, real content. You understand what I'm saying? And if you want to write me, message me, talk to me, chop it up with me. Number 1, KING_Lockett. Number 1, KING_Lockett. Peace, guys.